彼ができない理由を考えるのかな。
The age of innocence ended, being summed up in that photograph of the toddler in the baby blue suit saluting his fallen father, a young John Kennedy saluting his father in 1963. And we had the state funeral for President Kennedy. So far in the coverage of the state funeral this week of President Reagan, the picture that is burned into one's mind and will not leave is of Nancy Reagan in that small room at the Reagan Library just before they were to move the casket out, putting her head, her cheek, on the flag above the casket and giving a gentle kiss.
Tremendous applause for Nancy Reagan, which she acknowledges warmly and with a bit of a smile. Dan?
Bill Plant, thanks.
The silent vigil, the prayers for John Lennon's soul, as requested by his widow Yoko Ono, ended after 10 minutes, as did simultaneous tributes around the world. I talked with some of those gathered about their thoughts during the silent period.
A little bit of my life died with him today.
I prayed for his soul, as Yoko asked.
The man who turned a soup can into art is dead. Troops. Warhol, guru of pop art, has died in New York.
I just wanted to say,
speak up, sweetheart, speak up. Get close.
ever since I was born, Daddy has been the best father you could ever imagine.
For more than 50 years, Jackson served Grand Prairie as a member of the City Council, School Board.
We don't have the Queen of England here, but we had Ruthie Jackson in Grand Prairie.
Celebration of Judy Gardner's life. On behalf of the family, I'd like to thank you all for coming and celebrating with us her life and sharing the joy.
No, he just said this is the moment where we're gonna do remarks. You just said that, don't we?
My father died just in the beginning of the season when we were all working together, and Steve came. He was really crying, and it was unbelievable to see him like that. And then when his brother died, and I walked in and I saw him standing there, and I just went up and shook his hand, and it was like this. I have never had a feeling like that in my life.
I think that makes me think of death because it's a corridor. There are no doors in it. There's just a window, and outside is nothing but darkness, and it's an empty corridor. And that's about the best thing I could think of to symbolize death.
Where?
Not where he eats, but where he is eaten. A certain convocation of politic worms are eating at him. Your worm is your only emperor for diet. We fat all creatures else to fat us, and we fat ourselves for maggots. Your fat king and your lean beggar are but variable service. 2 dishes but to 1 table. That's the end.
Alas, alas.
A man may fish with the worm that hath eat of a king, and eat of the fish that hath fed of that worm.
What dost thou mean by this?
Nothing. But to show you how a king may go a progress through the guts of a beggar.
Maybe I am nothing but a fat, disgusting piece of shit. But you know what? It doesn't matter if you're smart, dumb, ugly, pretty. It's all the same once you're dead.
Only one thing's equal for all, and that is death.